here's a quick recap of what I've accomplished so far. Now, I'm using the Facebook Graph API to search through some public objects like posts, people, basically anything someone has shared on their profile publicly. And using that function, I came up with a data set that's right here. Now, this is a JSON data set, and after looking through what information is listed in here, I came up with a static prototype of what I want my results to look like that I'm going to derive from this data set. Now, this right here is simply a static HTML document that I created. I just manually made all of the HTML markup in this document, and this represents what I want to get out of that JSON data set that I have over here. The other thing I've also done is I took the time to style all these elements to make sure it looks the way I want it to look prior to even getting into the functional implementation portion of it. Now, the final thing I did is actually functionally implement this whole idea. Now, using jQuery, I used the getJSON function to actually pull in that data set from Facebook. From there, using each, I iterated through the results and I added the HTML markup that I wanted to these elements. So I essentially turned the JSON data to POSH, plain old semantic HTML. And now I'm at probably one of the funnest points in the project where I get to add my CSS styles to my functional component and see how it works out. But there's a catch too. While this is the funnest time, this is when all of your problems are going to be revealed, and you're going to get into some of the hardest portions of the project, which is resolving those problems, which certainly I won't be able to resolve all of the problems in this project, but it is a continual thing that the more you play around with your app, the more issues you run into. So at this point, let me do the consolidating of my CSS code with this functional component of it.